Let me know if you can see it.
I'm on the page.
I don't know. Go.
All right, guys, if you would, go ahead and put your pencils or your pens down. Looking over the screen there, it's great stuff. I can see you all really into it. The comment box is great. I appreciate it tremendously. We will come back to it in a moment. Right now, we'd like to transition to our Facebook Live and our community portion session, where hopefully we have members of our community and our teaching staff that are on here today to look at our Facebook Live, our Ryan staff. Be sure your phones are on mute. But we would like to welcome everyone that is either a current parent, potential parent, to our Facebook Live session today as we talk about where we are headed as a school at DCSA. We are extremely excited about the direction. We have laid a good front over the last few months. This test over the past couple of months has shown what a strong team we have, and we're excited to share some things with you today. So I thank you for tuning in today. Whether you're tuning in today or you're picking this up at a later time, whether it's through our website or through our Facebook feed, know that as a parent, we know how important it is to you to have as much information about a school as possible.
Only y'all can.
We take pride in that. We take pride in the fact that we want to tell you what we're about, and then you can make decisions based off of there. We have worked very hard over the last 18 months to get our school pressing forward and to make some great decisions for kids. We have an outstanding staff with us that has become very consistent, which we will discuss here in a minute. We are actually in a Zoom session right now, a staff meeting right now. We have 52 staff participants that are on this Zoom call right now. We have been in a meeting since 12:30 and we're going to 3:30 this afternoon, and it's all about their development. So I appreciate them being with us today. I can tell you that they are an outstanding group of people that truly care about this place, that have a passion for Duval Charter Scholars Academy. And I've been around a lot of staff, great staff, and this staff is very special in the sense that I've never seen such a group of people want to make a situation as better as they do. And so as a parent, I would always want to know, what's your staff like? And I could tell you if there was one word for it or a phrase for it, on fire for the school. And so I appreciate you tuning in today, and I'll run you through some things of what our school is about. But we have been in this mobile world right now, and our staff can concur that they've been working pretty hard over the past couple months. This was all sprung on us. The parents have been outstanding and awesome. But we've also been pushing our teachers and staff to go down some different directions to really do some thinking. And we've done this in 3 different ways, which I'll briefly go over with you because as a potential parent or current parent, I would want to know what are the teachers doing besides just grading the work or preparing lessons. We are thoroughly pushing them in these 3 different areas, which I'll go through very briefly with you. The first one is we have really pushed our staff, including myself, to focus on things we can control. So over the last 2 months, we have challenged our staff and myself and our leadership team to be better people, better leaders, and those are the things that we control. We can't control outside influences or things going on, and so we have used this as an opportunity to become better people and better leaders. And we focus on 4 different things, just to be very transparent with you. The leadership of others, being present-minded, not being anxious about the future or worried about the past, just focusing on making the best experience possible for the kids, getting better and finding different ways to get better from a internet standpoint, I guess you call it, virtual, and then just working on our mindset development. What are we growing inside our mind? Are we growing on positive things or are we focusing on negative things? The second thing we have been doing, and we've actually been doing this all year, is we have been reading this book by Bobby Herrera called The Gift of Struggle. It is a 14-chapter book where it's a very quick read, but I encourage you to read it if you ever want to. The synopsis of it is how we embrace struggle, how we learn from struggle, and how it's relevant to our daily lives. So we've really focused on the fact that there are no places where you finally arrive and everything's smooth sailing, that it's all about ebb and flow, peaks and valleys, and it's how you handle the peaks and it's how you handle the valleys that define you as a school. So just for today alone, we're doing some studying in that book. And then the third thing, which I know you can't see too well right now, but you can go to our website, you can go to Facebook, Instagram. The staff has been working very hard on creating what we're about and what our identity is. We started with a committee. We worked it up with leadership, and then the staff gave feedback, contributed. And so this is a total school effort that we have come up with to show parents in the community what we're about. And this is what we are going to share with you today as you can make some decisions for your kids and possibly consider us as a school body for you. So what we try to do as scholars is three things, and we're going to take you through all three. We try to tell you who we are, what we are, and what we believe. And so the who we are point is we believe in a whole, well-rounded student. And I know that that's said a lot in a lot of different educational communities. Here, it's about being a future citizen of this community. Yes, the school grade is important. We believe in the school grade, but we also believe that a school grade does not define a school. That for us to create successful students that are going to be great in the future, and we do that in several different buckets that we focus on. Academics is certainly a piece. The school grade is certainly a piece, but we focus on all five of these areas. One is we teach our kids about ethics. Two, we teach them about citizenship in and outside of the community. We start to embed leadership skills in our students. We provide various modes of academic support for our kids to where we meet them where they are. And then finally, we're getting away from sitting in our rows and seats and just working on worksheets and such. We're pushing the envelope of how we teach our kids. So we believe with these five buckets that we are developing a well-rounded student with a very successful future ahead of them. A future wolf, a future successful wolf that we hope they can come back and look at as being impactful from now, 20 years from now. So so that's who we are. Now, what are we? How do we try to accomplish this? We do this with three cornerstones that the staff helped us come up with. One is we are very big on teaching our kids character traits inside the classroom and outside the classroom. Number two, we look at our kids from an academic standpoint, and we do a very targeted, personalized growth plan with them to where they continuously grow in their core studies. And then the third thing is we're really focusing on 21st century teaching skills. So again, we're pushing teachers to try a lot of different things virtually in our mobile classrooms, and we fully expect that to continue in August. So we will break down these three for you quickly, and we will wrap up. So let's look at the character traits inside and outside of the classroom. We are really big on teaching our students choices and consequences through a consistent progressive discipline plan. We have what we call a progressive discipline plan in the classroom where the students understand the steps. They get redirected both positively and a redirect way, and they know that certain consequences could come if certain choices are made. We are very consistent with that. We believe in that. We have the behavioral support with our leadership team to go along with that. We do consistently follow the Duval County Code of Conduct. We believe in it. We believe that the black and white steps that parents and kids can see in the future helps them to understand about behavior and choices inside the classroom. But we just don't lay down consequences or make parent phone calls. We put coaching sessions and support groups in place to help students make better choices the next time around. We emphasize leadership, and we hope that makes a difference in some of our kids as they move forward in their choices. We are also adopting this fall an Attitude is Altitude program. This is very much on the social emotional realm to help students cope with different things and learn how to handle certain situations within the school setting. And then this will be new to scholars as well this fall, is all of our students will be doing several community service projects as we move forward to teach them about, again, character outside of that classroom. We will also have clubs. We're going to have a lot of new clubs coming off the ground, and all of it will have an emphasis on citizenship, leadership, and that community path. And then we also are moving toward positive behavior rewards. So we believe in rewarding our kids for doing well, and we also believe in coaching them through consequences. So we try to do a nice balancing act. So that's our first cornerstone. Our second one is we really target our kids with a personalized growth opportunity. We really look to see where they're at on their math and reading levels and really offer different kind of help for them. Each student this fall will have a goal setting session with their teachers where they will understand their data, where they are at on a grade level standpoint. And then not only will we do that, but we'll have frequent checkpoints in place throughout the year so students can feel that accountability and parents can be communicated with. One of our strengths here is we have regular small group pullout areas all over the place. It does not have to be any kind of ESE situation. It's just if a student needs help, we are going to get them for that, whether it's in a small group opportunity or it could be in tutoring before school, after school. We do tutoring during school, and we've also added a virtual tutoring piece based off of this experience this spring. We will bring industry certification courses that focus on the business development side. And we also have here biology, algebra, and geometry. Our Avid elective is off and running. We are in year 2 of that. Ms. Price is our coordinator. She does an outstanding job preparing accountability for our students that are in the Avid, preparing post-secondary careers, and just that accountability piece. And then we're also adding National Junior Honor Society this fall. We are very excited about that, again, to show the kids that are pushing hard and doing well, they are recognized for those things. And that is also centered in some community service projects as well. Our final one is we're teaching things from a 21st century. The only way you can do that, parents, is if you have a consistent staff over time. You cannot have any initiative at a school if you don't have strong teachers that are in place consistently over time. I'm proud to say here at DCSA, we have a staff that is cohesive, that wants to be here, that is, as I said at the beginning, is on fire for the school. And so we have a very high staff retention rate. We expect almost every single one of our staff members back this fall, which is going to be awesome as we embed this and they know what's already in the past. So as a parent, that is definitely something I would want to know. Another initiative we're kicking out this fall is each student at our school will have their own individual iPad. While, things of the past are used to, like things like iReady and stuff like that, we're going to be really pushing the envelope where kids are going to be doing project-based learning through internet research, through collaboration with others. It's going to be an awesome opportunity for our kids to learn in a different way and for our teachers to teach in a different way. So I know that sometimes we get the connotation of like an iReady software program with iPads. This is different. The kid has their iPad. They carry around with them all day that is theirs, provided by the school, and it is used in every classroom. And we'll be using things such as an Edmodo communication platform where we communicate with parents consistently across the school through Edmodo. And we'll also be teaching with different platforms such as Nearpod, Seesaw, different ways to get the kids engaged that are different from the path of the old traditional school system way. We're also having the opportunity for kids that are interested in different fields, whether it's retail, whether it's banking, science, getting them opportunities to go out into the field and the field trips, connect with people in that field so they can start learning about those fields to keep their interest in learning up. And we'll also be providing some of our high flyer kids that are showing the traits of an outstanding individual, mentor opportunities and leadership opportunities so they can continue to grow. So we've tried really hard to mix new scholars with what we've learned from the past to create a great product for our parents. And then finally, we're going to celebrate academic success a lot more this fall. We really want you to be a part of it. We'll have our honor roll assemblies. We'll recognize our kids for effort, for growth, and we will be doing that on a very frequent basis. So those are our 3 cornerstones that we wanted you to know about our school. Finally, if I was a parent, the one thing I would want to know is what does the principal expect from the teachers? And to be quite honest with you, I expect it of myself and they expect it of me. But this is what we're built upon these last 18 months. This is what our expectations, our rules, if you will, are as a staff, that we have higher expectations of ourselves than others, that we own our outcomes and our results, and that we are very purposeful and intentional in what we do. The teachers and the staff that follow those 3 guidelines for success are our highest flyers here at school. And quite honestly, those that can't handle those 3 well usually move on. So our staff is outstanding at this. This is our core, and this is what we hire here at Scholars. So I appreciate it. Just to kind of close out, we do have a school profile on our website. You can't read this, I know, but I would love for you to check it out. It's available in our school lobby as well. It was sent out as an attachment. You can see some pictures up there. It has our identity. It has myself, Ms. Conley, our assistant principal. We both have extensive experience in CSUSA as well as in school leadership. We are also blessed to have 2 academic type of coaches, our dean of curriculum and our instructional coach. They really push our teachers to get better through a supportive way. And then our behavior support team, we call them directors of student support, Mr. Brooks and Ms. Kennedy. They're awesome agents for our community and for our kids, and will continually communicate with you the positive and as well as how we get better behaviorally. So we appreciate it. We ask that you go on and follow our handles on social media on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at DCSA Jax. And you can also go to our website. You're welcome to call up here or email anytime. Teachers, you are now excused for a break. Parents, thank you for joining our session today.